Hi guys, thought I would show you how far I got. It's Saturday morning. It's around 9:30 and I'll show you how far I got. Crazy. So that whole corner is done. Here's the, yeah, not against the fence. I generally clean that up in the spring. So this corner, that corner, all done. There's one pile. I gotta blow off the Aloha bar. This is one pile. And this corner, there's the other pile. And then I got all that down there to go. So the plan is put these piles on tarps, drag them to the curb, probably on Monday. The ones up there, I might just rake to the curb. These, I'm definitely not dragging the whole thing, not raking the whole thing down. So I'll put these on tarps and drag them. And we should be pretty good. But that's just the first round. All those have to fall yet. So, but this makes it easier for me in the spring, because if I leave it all till spring, just too much work for me. Way too much. Alright. Couple more piles. This one. That one. And then some of the front yard. Some of the front yard. And a little tiny pile in the street so far. So all of these piles have to be brought to the street. I'll do that on Monday. Maybe later. I don't know. We'll see. Probably Monday. And I got the tarp ready to roll. Tarp's out and ready. I guess I'll start with this pile. The biggest one. Move this one to the front first. Then I'll work my way this way. Getting there. I'm charging the blower so I can blow the Aloha bar off, because it makes me very happy when it's all clean. Just like the deck makes me happy when it's clean. But there's a lot of leaves back there. So, and the covering protects it from a lot of them. This is just what blows, you know. And stuff I blew off the deck, probably. So, anything to make my life easier in the spring. Because in the spring, you know what I like to do. Put the Aloha bar ready for the season and hang out. Hang out on my deck, on my Aloha bar, and enjoy that time of year. This time of year makes me sad because everything's gonna die. And then we go through that dark stretch of winter. I actually have to get back in the Secret Woodland Chapel and rake that too. But I do that last because I can just rake that into the back. There's a little birdie hopping around in there. Saw a lot of birds. I think once you rake the leaves, you unearth little seeds and pods and things that they want to get to. So they were going nuts picking around where I just raked. So, anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4 piles. Not bad. Just getting them on tarps. Ugh. I know. Okay. Well, hot bar cleaned off. Look at that. Oh, well, I blew that. I didn't rake it. And of course, I had one of these over here in the middle. And Peter always used to trip on it. Every time he was here, he tripped on it. And I had my back to it. And of course, I tripped over it and fell down. So I moved it over here. I said, forget it. Forget it. So that's all cleaned off for now. And I'm pretty happy. But this is just the first phase, as you know, because lots more are going to come down. But this is that much more I don't have to do in spring. So, and it's quite beautiful out today. Okay, guys. Down to one pile. This pile is the biggest one. I don't think I'm going to go any further today. I think I'll hold this for Monday. But, yeah, this pile's huge. So, I think I'll wait till Monday. But I got this pile out. I got that pile out. The 2 piles out here got out. And put them on tarps and just drag them, you know. So, and here is what I've put on the curb so far. So, and I put the Santa flag over here. The snowman flag over here. Because I put all the Halloween away, so, from out here anyway. Put the Christmas tree, Farm Fresh Christmas tree sign on the door. And so this part's all done. This part's done, that part's done. And now, I just gotta tackle the big pile. But I really, as much as I would keep going, because it's just the way I am, I think I gotta give it a break. I should give it a break because, but then again, I was afraid because since I fell over backwards, landed on my ass, I wonder exactly what I'm going to feel like in the morning, and if I'm even going to be able to do this on Monday. So we'll see. But almost done. Thank God. Almost done with phase 1. Insanity. When I was a little kid, my grandmother used to do this very thing and make really big piles like this for me and my brother to jump in. And then she'd have to rake them all back up again. I would kill some kid if they came along to jump in this. I'd hand them the rake. Now fix it. Hi guys, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a beautiful Sunday. It is a beautiful day here. It's pretty warm. It's cloudy and sunny, both, but very warm. And I hope you enjoyed that crazy leaf raking segment. Today, me and my mom went to, well, actually, I'll tackle that after. Very fun. First of all, I want to talk about an amazing gift I got in the mail. This was a Halloween/birthday present, And this is from my friend Jenny, who is B-Sides here on YouTube. And it is so amazing, and it was actually completely, totally made for me. I mean, this is something that, like I said to her, I would never find it in the wild. So you did a great job. It's amazing. So first of all, the envelope here has this beautiful vintage cat. Look at that. And you know, we love our vintage creatures. Totally a beastly kind of cat. Really awesome. And in that envelope was this her awesome Halloween mix. Dead-Eyed 83 is her husband. B-Sides is herself. And they collaborate on this Halloween CD, I guess every year. I'm pretty sure it's every year. But it's such a great cover. Can you see it? It's amazing. And it says Screams of Terror, Happy Halloween from David and Jenny 2023. And we have the plaids. Why can't I read? Southern Culture on the Skids, Spike Jones, Buck Owens, Satan's Pilgrim. Some of my favorite bands are on here. The Specials, Jimmy D, Roy Clark, The Golden Horde, King Kurt. Really, 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 really great stuff on here. So excited about this. But most especially, okay? It's just so amazing. Jenny is a teacher. She's a remarkable artist. And she made this for me. Look at this. It's like a atomic tray, mid-century Hawaiian type tray, tiki type tray. And on here she painted Frankenstein, the Bride of Frankenstein, tiki style. If I put Frank close up, you can see the wood grain in him, and in the bride. Where is she? There she is. Isn't that beautiful? And then we have the hibiscus on each side. We have the moon in the middle. It is just amazing. Look at that. If this isn't Tink, I don't know what is. And I was blown away when I opened this up. Just remarkable. And I love when someone makes something, you know, themselves. And she's such a great artist that when I first opened it, I said, oh my God, she made me a portrait like she did for DJ Trish. But look at this. Just amazing. Wow. Like I said, I can never find anything more perfect for myself in the wild than this. So here's somebody that knows me very, very well. She also gave me a 10-inch record of Circus Calliope music. Very, very fun. But this, look at that. Oh my God. So remarkable. Jenny and Dave, thank you so very, very much. I'm speechless. Just amazing. You guys are just wonderful. Oh yes, all of you are beautiful. All right, so me and Mom went to the Dollar Tree before, and I took you along and I showed you the Halloween stuff. ones. These look like earrings. Does it work? Uh-oh. I can't turn it back off. People are gonna... Oh, it went off, thank God. It drove the whole store crazy.
Like probably more than that. More than every day. So maybe I'll wait.
Wow, their Dollar Plus is really picked over. All the Halloween is out, and what we found was, we found this great scents of Christmas tree, pine mist for artificial tree and room. Look at that. That's a new Dollar Tree item for sure. And we both grabbed one because we sprayed it in the store and it smelled exactly like a Christmas tree. So these are not going to last, and we're pretty excited about that. So we got that. The other Christmas thing I got was this little tiny LED projector, and it has snowman, a present, a bell, snowflake, sled, stocking, Christmas tree. Can you see those? But when you turn it on, it has 3 different colors, I'm pretty sure. 3 different colors, and when these reflect on the ceiling, it's just amazing. And I took it in the other room where it was darker, and I tried it out, so let's see if we can see it here. So the colors change from red to green to blue, and it's just really, really fun. They had green ones, they had red ones, they all had the same designs, but this will be really fun to hide somewhere in the music room and have this projecting on the ceiling. I just think it's so fabulous. So today we did something special. We did something that I wanted. After raking all those leaves, I felt like something very autumn, very, very autumnal. And I was planning this out yesterday, creating the recipe, putting a couple of things together that I wanted, watching other people's ideas. And one of the ideas that other people gave me was the idea of cutting the bottoms off so that they lay flat. And I'm going to tell you all about it in a minute. But what I did today was something very autumn. I did stuffed acorn squash, and I love acorn squash. I used to get stuffed acorn squash in a place called Park and Orchard, which was a natural food restaurant in East Rutherford. Rutherford or East Rutherford, one or the other. And it was my favorite stuffed acorn squash ever. And when the restaurant went out, I was so sad, because every autumn, every time I went to this place, I would get this dish. But this came into my head while I was raking the leaves, and I wanted to make it with you guys, and I did. But I want to tell you that when it was finished, my dad said, oh, we need to have this for Thanksgiving. You know, we need this as a side dish for Thanksgiving. And I said, okay, I can do that, you know. So we'll have our turkey, we'll have my mom's famous mushrooms, and I'll make these. I don't want her to go overboard this year. I don't want her to have to do too much after the heart attack and everything. And I think this is like the perfect menu. Maybe we'll add something to it. You know, we got a few weeks to plan. But, of course, we have to have our turkey, cranberry sauce, these stuffed acorn squash, my mother's famous mushrooms. I can't go with Thanksgiving without that. I can go without the sweet potatoes and, you know, that kind of stuff, but I cannot go without her famous mushrooms. So, I call them legendary. But, so it was that good. They were that happy with it that they both, my mother said, yes, I agree with that. Let's do it. I was like, fine, I can do that, you know. So, that's what we're going to do. And let's make it right now. I'll be back with you at the end to say goodbye. Hi, guys. Today I'm going to show you how to make a really beautiful autumn dish, and it involves acorn squash. So you're going to need acorn squash. This is the time of year for it. They're so cool. They're so pretty. Onion, celery, an apple, stuffing of your choice, breakfast sausage. I'm not going to use this whole thing, just half of it probably. We want some poultry seasoning. We want some rosemary, some garlic, salt and pepper, olive oil, and butter. So, first thing we're going to do is cut these in half and scoop out the middles, the seeds. Then I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, we're going to cut these in half lengthwise, but they're so hard to cut. You better have a pretty sharp knife, because let me cut it and I'll come back. So my acorn squash are all cut in half. I'm going to scoop out these seeds. It's just like when you clean out a jack-o'-lantern, but a lot easier. A lot less seeds. It smells so good. It smells just like pumpkin, actually. So get your cavities nice and clean like that. Then you want to take the back and cut just a little bit off like this, so it'll sit flat on your pan. See that? So we're going to do that to all our halves, and then I'll come back and show you what to do next. Okay, when your acorn squash is all prepared, put them on a baking sheet. I'm putting them on parchment, and we're going to drizzle them with olive oil, just like this, because we're basically going to roast them first to get the squash nice and soft, because my mom does not like crispy vegetables. And then brush it around so it gets all over the surface. I meant to grab some fresh rosemary from my garden, but I forgot. I walked right past it when I left the house. Alright, so that's brushed with our olive oil. Now we're going to salt and pepper the cavities here. I love the smell of pepper, but it will make you sneeze. Definitely will make you sneeze if you get too close to it. This isn't grounding very well today. Here it goes. Okay, when that's done, you're going to put it in a 400-degree oven for 45 to 60 minutes. So we'll do that, and I'll show you what to do while that's cooking. Alright, so now we're going to chop up our celery, our onion. You only need a little piece of onion, probably like half of this, maybe a third of this. This is a big red onion. And we're going to peel our apple and chop it very fine. This is a Honey Crisp. You can use any nice sweet apple. Golden Delicious, Honey Crisp. What else? What else is a sweet apple, Ma?
I like the Honey Crisp the best.
Yeah, me too. Because it's a cross between a sweet one and a Macintosh. Because Macintosh is my favorite. Although I love Granny Smith's for pies.
That's very
Tart.
tart.
Very tart. Alright, that was easy to peel. Cut them up. Nice and soft. Kind of like a golden. Need some at the edge. So we'll chop this fine. It feels so squishy. Well, it's going to be sauteed anyway. Smells so good. It smells so autumn. Apples are very autumn.
This is ornament pumpkin.
Yeah, Yep. I actually think half of this apple is plenty. I don't think I'm going to need much more than that. Alright, now we're going to take a piece of our onion. Take out that weird outer shell and chop. Alright, and last but not least, our celery. Are you already getting a Thanksgiving vibe from this recipe? Alright, into our pan we're going to put a tiny bit of olive oil. And then we're going to take about half of our sausage. And squish it into our pan. Alright, break up your sausage and get them going. Smells so good. You want to get this somewhat brown, and then you're going to add your apple, onion, and celery, and saute it all together. I'm going to put all this good stuff in. I hope you guys remember to turn your clocks back. Put some onion in here. I'm sorry, garlic. We have this awesome, my mother has this awesome garlic mill. You grate the garlic right in, which I love. Gonna put a little rosemary. Shake it up. And I'm gonna put some poultry seasoning. And give it more of a Thanksgiving feel. Once your vegetables are soft and your meat is brown, you can take this off the heat and prepare your box of stuffing to the package directions. Okay guys, that is my sausage mixture finished. I'm going to move it back here. And I'm going to put my stuffing over here. Boiling my water and butter. And then I'm going to add my stuffing. Set it aside for 5 minutes. You know the drill. You've probably all made stovetop before. So, mix it around. Get all your bread cubes wet. Put the lid on, turn off the heat, and let that fluff. Then when they're both a little bit cool, we'll mix them together. Alright guys, into a bowl, put your sausage, onions, celery, and apple mixture right into your bowl. I'll use a slotted spoon for this so whatever grease might be in there drains off, because you don't want it too wet when you mix it into your stuffing. Alright, I am fluffing my stuffing with the fork, and then I'm going to put it right in my bowl. It smells just like Thanksgiving, minus the turkey. Now what I'm going to do is fold these together. Then we're going to leave it to cool a little bit so that I can actually stuff my acorn squash, because right now you can see it's steaming hot. But man, does that smell good. Mom, smell it.
I can smell it from here.
Smell it from there. Wow. All right, I'll leave that to cool. Alright guys, when these come out of the oven for the first time, I'm going to, you don't have to, but I'm going to put a pat of butter in the bottom of each one and let it melt. Because butter and squash go together great, don't you think, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
And butter adds flavor to everything, as we know. Get in there. They smell so good already, and we haven't even stuffed them yet. So let that melt in there, and then I'll show you how to stuff them. Right now they're too hot to touch, but in a few minutes we can stuff them. But don't they look good already? Alright, let's get ready to stuff our beautiful acorn squash. Right now you want to turn your oven down to 350. Because these are going to cook again, but at a lower temperature. So you know what, maybe a smaller spoon would be more sensible. The cavity is small, you know. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start stuffing. We'll start out just filling the cavity and then we'll mound them. This smells like Thanksgiving, guys. And if you're somebody that doesn't like turkey, this could be something, this could be a nice Thanksgiving dish, you know? And if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can leave the sausage out and put something else in, like maybe pomegranate or, I've had quinoa in mine, but I'm not a big fan of quinoa anymore. I used to like it.
What about cranberries?
Cranberry. Oh, that's something. You know, I didn't write that on my list. I meant to get cranberry sauce today. Because.
I was looking at it.
Oh, you're kidding. I said that would have been great with this.
Right with where you were on mine there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that little Thanksgiving display.
Yeah, where the stuffing was.
Yep.
They had jars of cranberry sauce in them.
I should have got it.
Picked one up and was looking at it. And I put it back.
I wish I remembered. I made my list this morning at like 4:30 a.m. and I forgot all about the cranberry sauce. And these would be great with cranberry sauce, by the way, guys. That's why I'm saying that. And if you don't need to make this many, you know, if you're just making them for yourself and you only want to make one, you can keep the stuffing, bake the stuffing in a casserole, keep it in the fridge, and serve it with something else you're making during the week. Alright, I'm going to start using my hands here. Don't they look good? Very autumn. And I said that all that leaf raking yesterday put me in the mood for something very autumn. That's exactly what we're doing. It's a beautiful autumn day today. It's not very sunny. Sun comes and goes, but it's a pretty day. Like if you were going to the country to look at foliage.
Most of the foliage is gone already.
Yeah, around here it's almost all gone.
So out in the country it's gone.
It's certainly gone, right? but it came and went so fast, the colors this year, especially by me. One morning I was out there with my coffee and I saw the colors. I took a picture for you guys, and the next day I was looking for color. Me and my mom tried to take a drive last Sunday, no, 2 Sundays ago, with the camera, and it was so dark and gloomy that the colors didn't register. So I didn't even, you know, show you because it was like gray, gloomy. You could not see the beautiful autumn colors. So, alright, so we're going to use every bit of our stuffing because it's less to clean up then. And that's it. So we're going to put these back in the oven at 350 for, open that book for me to the bookmark, Mom. And tell me, oh, you can't see it, but just went down the bottom for another 30 minutes. So 350 back in the oven for 30 minutes. Because you want your stuffing to get nice and crispy on top. So that's it. Go back in the oven and we'll show you the finished product. Alright, and there is our stuffed acorn squash out of the oven. It smells really good, looks really good. And I'm cooking some wild rice to put on the side with these. And as soon as I get ready to serve them up, I'll show you how we're doing it. Alright, we're serving on our Thanksgiving plates because it's the perfect autumn plate for this. And we're going to take a beautiful squash and on the side, serve it with warm grain and wild rice. Very autumn, isn't that? So I hope you make it. Hope you love it. Let me know in the comments if you try it. And I will see you later. Alright, so that was our recipe for stuffed acorn squash. Absolutely amazing. A huge hit. Actually chosen, as actually requested as a Thanksgiving side dish. So I have no problem with that. I loved it. I thought it was great. I love my acorn squash and the stuffing was delicious. So we had a very, very good time. And I am just so amazed by this. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Wow. And 10 days from my birthday, so very fun. Very, very fun. 10 days from my birthday, 15 days from Carm's. So I'm the 15th, Carm's the 20th. So our birthdays are between Halloween and Thanksgiving. Very fun. So anyway, guys, I think that's about it. Just wanted to come in and say hi. Had to share that beautiful tray with you. And this great Halloween CD, which, you know, I listen to Halloween music all year long, and there's so many good things on here. So many good things on here. So I'm pretty excited. And that's it. So I hope you make the stuffed squash. I hope it's not too complicated for you. It's really not. It's just time consuming because you got to bake the squash for so long and then make your stuffing. And then you just stuff them, put them in the oven for another half hour, and you're done. So maybe I'll try and think of something else to add to it to make it even more festive before Thanksgiving. You know, maybe some cranberries or pomegranate seeds, something like that. But we'll see. It was good enough as it was, but I want to like amp it up a little bit. But that's it, guys. I hope you're having a magical, mystical... Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you before I go. I didn't hurt myself. I did not hurt myself. I was unscathed when I woke up this morning. My back didn't hurt. My neck didn't hurt. Nothing. Falling on my back, well, falling on my ass and then like falling back onto my back, not a problem. And my muscles aren't even sore anymore. So I was a little sore when I first got up. Nope. And I did a lot of raking. So I guess I'm in better shape than I thought because I really thought I would be struggling today. But not a problem at all. Anyway, that's it, guys. I hope you're having a magical, mystical, musical Sunday. Comment, subscribe, spread that love. Tink merch below. Radio Tink podcast link below. Until next time, remember, I love each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart. And I will see you all very, very soon. Love you.